Well, hello and welcome to another Friday beer reviews, everybody. Today we are drinking one that's been in my fridge for quite some time now, sadly. Wild Mind Ales Sunken Cathedral, a smoothie-style sour ale with blackberry lime and marshmallow flavor. It's weird. I might have to do some research on this. Maybe they relocated. I picked this up when I was on a road trip through Iowa. Whoa, that is like... It's like a carbonated wine almost. That is a crazy color. That is not at all what I expected, but I mean, it's blackberry, so that kind of makes sense, I guess. Whew. Smells kind of potent. 6% alcohol by volume. You guys, I don't know anything about this brewery. This is really new to me. I've never heard of them before, so I apologize. According to Untapped, they're Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is kind of weird. But brewed and canned by Wild Mind Ales, Waunakee, Wisconsin. But I picked it up in Iowa. Yeah, there's a lot of question marks and red flags there, isn't there? I don't know, you guys. This sounds really carbonated. I can hear it bubbling. The head dissipated very, very quickly, and it's already gone. Like, that was crazy fast. Okay, so this is a pastry sour, if you will, much like that of Drecker or Brewing Project. That's this one, guys. You guys, Brewing Project. Yeah, there you go. So, you know I'm a big fan of sours. You know I'm a big fan of these like dessert pastry style sours, kind of like Drecker has, where they're just, you know, full of lactose and heavily fruited and all that jazz, but it kind of it has that same exact smell and vibe already that the Dreckers and the brewing projects have in that regard. Oh, wow! Oh, that'll make your butthole pucker. Whoo-wee! Bet your butthole's puckering now. My cheeks are. Whew. Yeah, I can gleek pretty good with this one, that's for sure. Boy, howdy, man. That is a doozy. Oh, wow. That is a walloping sour mess of... Woo! So, yeah, tons of blackberry flavor. I'm squinting not because of the bright lights, but because of how tart and sour this one really is. Holy balls. It's, yeah, that one's, I don't know, do beers gain sourness as they age? I don't know if that's a thing, but maybe. Wow. That is wild. Whew. Oh, wow. This one's rivaling that other Drecker video. I'll put it here. That key lime pie one where it's just making me salivate and pucker like nothing else. Seriously, I'm borderline drooling right now with this one. This one is... Oh, it's like I ate a whole bag of Sour Patch candy, boys. My gosh. Wow, okay. Damn, it's really got my salivary glands just salivarying like crazy. That is insane. Oh, man. And I'm getting a ton of blackberry up front. And that's about honestly it. The marshmallow might be lending some sweetness, but everything is being completely overpowered, in my opinion, from the sourness, the tartness, just the fruitiness. Like, it's absolutely delicious, but it's just like so tart, so sour that that's gonna be a tough one to power through, I think. The other thing I did notice on the bottom, it says Best by 1/25/24, and we're just over a month past that, but I don't think with sours it's too big a deal. Like some beers, they can really change profile and color and all that stuff, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, y'all. But this one is just crazy sour, crazy bitter, crazy tart. Bitter? Did I say bitter? That's not really bitter. I just think, yeah, it just really got me on that one. But honestly, like, it has a very similar. It shares a lot of similarities with the Dreckers and the brewing projects of the world with that dessert pastry style sour. It kind of, I don't know if it has any milk lactose in it, but it almost kind of has that kind of. It's not as like necessarily creamy in that sense, but it has kind of that tinge to it, if you will. I think that's maybe the marshmallow that's creeping through. But overall, this is just wildly tart. Wildly tart. It's crazy. I can't believe it. Whew. You guys, I'm going to have to figure out where these guys are actually out of. If they did relocate or if they have moved or expanded one to Minneapolis here, this would be kind of interesting to try. I don't know if you can get this one anywhere, Sunken Cathedral, but if you want to just smack your taste buds in the mouth with a whopping ton of tartness, ton of sourness, this one is really going to be up your alley, boy howdy. I tell you what. My gosh. Yeah, like, weirdly enough, again, like, I'm past its prime, but I'm sadly not really picking up a whole lot of vanilla, a whole lot of marshmallow. For me, it's just smacking my face with blackberry and just tart and sour. So I'm sorry that I'm a little late to the game on this one for reviewing it, but boy, whew, oh man alive, is that quite a tart. I can't think of any puns for this one, you guys. Damn it. Oh well. Beer reviews getting a little tart in the tooth. Tart in my puns. You guys, whew, this one's tough. I dig it. It's tasty, but boy howdy is it tough. You guys, like, comment, consider subscribing if you're new here. Share this with your friends that might be interested in beer reviews, because we got the Stormtrooper beer, the Dewback Dry on here, and yeah, this one's gonna take a little bit of energy to put down. So you guys, share this with your friends, like, comment, consider subscribing if you're new here, and I'll see you next Friday.